Rachel Root, Fartag Emerson stuffing you up. Shefflin a Curbrewed, Fosig Root, the she calls to get. Zinta Gaman Chinnig, Niall McQuillan. But the Machan so far, Lord Park, Elishan and Niall Tyrrell. But it's the high Tyrrell. Shin score more meets the white, Niall Tyrrell. Hold points to Ottermanish, at the Mayapagaman Law on it. Let come on him or stuff on. Book the Machs after Chinway Richard Reid. Wish the sheets in Chin. That's the Machanish, Keega Toshi. Fostig on Larkin, Farby, Eintaganya. Plus Pontus, Insproda. By Farkil Hunya, Buds the Ryan Chin. But she Fostig Jack McGrath. He Buds the Stachy McGrath. August Kunjas and off points after August. B. Kinsler, Grameen coming him or stuff on the champion Emily and
Well, Niall, congratulations, a great day for the club. But first of all, do you think you were caught at the debt last week?
Yeah, it looked that way, I suppose. You know, a one-point lead obviously is very hard to hold out against such a team like the Shamrocks. But you know, we felt a little bit disappointed. But that's all. You know, credit to Shamrocks for coming back to level the game. But our focus is very good all week to get back here again and finish the job today. And thanks be to God, we did that.
And a lot of people thought you had missed a chance last week. Was that motivation itself to come here today and to perform like you did?
Not really, no. I mean, I suppose that has been said about a lot of teams in the past, you know, where they felt they missed the boat if they were holding on to a lead and they were caught the first day. But, you know, our lads were just incredible all week. You know, we only trained for 40 minutes this week, the whole week. And, you know, we just went to the pool and we relaxed and we sat down and we talked. And we had a great week together. And, you know, it was never in doubt, you know, that we would bring the same level of work rate and honesty to the table. And we did that. And that's what got us over the line in the end.
Well, it definitely seemed to work anyway. It was a tight there first half and you kind of opened up there towards the last 20 minutes. Where do you think the game was won and lost?
I think the game was won without question on you know, our desire, basically, you know, our work rate, our ability, you know, like they're saying that the Shamrocks are a brilliant team, and they are. They're a wonderful team, and have been and will be backed. You know, we're not, you know, leaving that out of our minds too, but you know, we're not too bad ourselves. You know, in fairness, we threw up 120 today on the scoreboard, and you know, it was in difficult conditions, and you know, it was just down to the work rate and the desire of the team.
And a day like today is great. What does it mean for the club and the parish?
Well, I'm only in the parish in the club about 9 months, but I can certainly see what it means to those lads in there. They're thrilled, you know, they're saying it in there. You know, they were All-Ireland Club champions in 2005, and all I'm hearing all this week and today was it would be the greatest victory ever for the club. And I mean, I can't really relate to that, but they're saying it, so there must be some truth in it, and they certainly showed it at the final whistle, you know.
And the scenes were good. Now, looking on to Leinster, will you give it a good crack? What were your thoughts on it?
Of course, you know, but look, we understand Oulart to Balloch have, you know, 3-4 weeks now, you know, to prepare for the game next week. You know, we just have a week's turnaround, but you know, we'll have a good night tonight. It's the least the lad deserves, and you know, to be back in the pool tomorrow and back in the field again on Wednesday night, it's just a matter of having the bodies right and the focus right again, you know, to go on again and try and get the victory again next week. That'll be the focus, but it won't be tonight, you know, and we know the Oulart